Well, it was probably when you were early on, when you were an early terror vampire, like, and you just had to live off of fear.
I was just a young suckling.
Yeah, exactly. You were just a young little vampire suckling there, not full succubus.
I was a sucky bit.
Yeah, that's right. You hadn't developed yet.
That's right. I was just learning how to develop my sucking skills.
That's right. Add that extra bit of terror into it. That way you can feed and stay young forever. I mean, you're 62. You're doing good.
That's right.
The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Jip Travolta. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that never masturbates more than 3 times in a day. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 391. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my New Year's sweetheart, the one, the only, Mr. SC.
Sure.
What's up?
Right. Okay.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. It is the first show of 2022. Woo-woo. It is New Year's Day, actually, to be exact, when this is live right now. But yeah.
When you're listening to it, we have no idea.
Yeah, no, it could be, next week. It could be tomorrow. Who the fuck knows?
Could be next year.
It could be right now.
Could be last year. We don't know.
What, are we going to time travel?
Well, somebody could be. We would be unaware if they did.
Leave a note, make sure you come back at this date.
Right.
Time
sure.
stamp.
Well, we would be unaware of it. Like, the world would just change around us and we would have no clue.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
I have to say, kudos to, if you guys were listening to this live, the bumper music that we had was from Frank, a very underrated movie.
I love you all.
I suggest, if you've never heard of it or never seen Frank, Fassbender's in it. He plays Frank, Michael Fassbender, and also the female Gyllenhaal.
Right.
The real Gyllenhaal.
The original Gyllenhaal.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the fake Gyllenhaal.
Right.
Yeah, Jude Law is the fake Gyllenhaal.
No.
He's trying to do Gyllenhaal all the time. Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
To Jude Law Chovy. Fuck yeah. It happens.
My God.
Just saying.
It's Gosling Chovy.
Chovy.
I really want to watch an episode of China, Illinois. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Right.
I know we just talked about it, but whatever. I don't care.
Right.
So yeah. So last night was New Year's Eve, and we decided we were going to take some shrooms.
Right.
And it was, I don't know. I didn't really have a good time.
You weren't having a bad time. You were over there giggling the whole time.
No, I was, but for a moment I was not having a good time. No, I wasn't. And then it just kind of
having a good time.
No, like, it hit me hard and it hit me quick, and then it was just like poof.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, now I feel bitchy and I want to cry.
Right.
So I don't know. And then I just went to bed. So that's why someone had asked in the questions from you during the pre-show if, how much sex did you get on New Year's? Well, none, because I was like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and like, I feel poopy. I'm like, I don't feel good. Like, I didn't feel sick to my stomach or anything.
Right.
I just was not a happy camper.
No, at the end you weren't. I don't know. We just kind of sat on the couch, watched some TV. It wasn't like, it wasn't crazy or anything like that.
Right.
You didn't do a lot. You just, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
I think I could have done a lot more.
Right.
But
right. So it wasn't like that. It was just, you weren't feeling good.
yeah, I don't know why I was so grumpy.
But you weren't. See, this is the thing. The whole time you were over there giggling for hours and hours and hours, just laughing your little head off. That's what you were doing the whole time until the end. Then you were sick of it and you wanted to go to bed. That's all. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah, that's
Not a
probably
problem.
what it was.
Right.
How to say thank you, pay money, Wubby.
Right. It's weird watching a streamer.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It was fun, though.
Right.
Oh, there was a thing that I had about Snoop Dogg. It
Did
was
you?
during the Christmas. Someone had made a not like it's like an Elf on a Shelf, but they call it Snoop on a Stoop.
Yeah, no, he came out with his own Elf on a Shelf, but it's Snoop Dogg. You know.
Someone else did. He said he's taking,
he didn't have anything to do with it.
he's taking legal action against the Snoop on a Stoop creator.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's using the dog's dog without letting him know.
Yes.
That's scandalous. Mm-hmm. Making money, too.
Right.
Snoop Dogg's not going to let that lie.
No.
He's going to get some nice, high-powered lawyers on your ass.
Yeah. He even sent out a tweet. It says, I have no connection to the Snoop on a Stoop product, and I will be taking legal action against those making it and whomever is selling it.
It's a good idea, though, really. I mean, you have to admit, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Well, because you need diversity in your elf products, I think. Like, you want to make as many to make it appealing to more people.
Right.
And how many families are going to buy, Snoop on a Stoop or whatever? You can't call him Snoop on a Stoop anymore. It's got to be something else on a stoop,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
dog with a pog, something different. I don't know
Dog
what.
with a pog.
Yeah. PAWG.
Yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
I'm well aware.
Sell another one separately.
Jesus.
What? It would be way hotter.
Comes with its own whore in the drawer.
Which the pog is really just a hentai figurine. You know what I mean?
Is it?
It already exists.
All right, so I know we talked about last time that the movie Kill Cam.
Mm-hmm.
We got an advanced copy of it, and I was afraid to watch it. Well, we watched it.
The movie that you had been shooting a while ago for a long period of time,
Yes.
and that is coming out soon because it's actually finished.
It is, yes, it is actually finished.
Right.
And yes, it is coming out soon. I'm going next week. I will be at Viper Video doing a signing. I'm signing all of the Indiegogo perks and shit like that, and I'm signing all the DVD cases, and
Right.
so anyway, that's where I'll be. But fuck, where was I going with this? Oh, anyway, we watched it,
Right.
and I have become what we now call the new eyebrow guy. There was a movie the SC was in where one of the other actors, he was very animated. He was very like
Very expressive with his eyebrow work.
very expressive with the
That would be
eyebrow work.
one way to put it, for sure.
Yeah. And it was one of those guys who really took it seriously and wanted to do a good job, but like really overreacted. I am not that person. I am eyebrow guy. So, because
That's what you took away from that whole thing, was that's what you took away? Really?
well, no,
Eyebrows?
I thought, see, I don't know if he wanted it to be hilarious, but I thought I was hilarious. Like, I thought it was funny.
Right. I think that's part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all of the above.
Because everybody around me is such a good actor, and they're all just being really smooth and just with their lines, like everything is great, and I'm just like coming at him like Shatner, like, oh my god, like this is.
I didn't think it was like that at all. I thought you did a good job. I mean, I don't think that you were one way or another. I mean, that's your own little hang-ups, I think. I think you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think you're accurately fucking, you're not doing a very good review here.
But I thought it was shot well, and it's in black and white.
Shot well.
What?
I thought it was shot well.
No, I liked it.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that's what you took away from it. The first thing, you're like, my eyebrows were crazy.
No, I meant I was acting like him.
Right.
Not
I know
eyebrows.
what you mean. Okay.
just, just like really, really cheesing it up.
Okay, but that's
what I
the
thought.
movie.
No, I know.
Okay. I mean, it's not, Mission Impossible. You weren't doing this with Tom Cruise.
No, I know that. But, the director,
It's a micro budget horror movie that is literally made after movies of the 60s and 70s.
I know. And the director was so nice though, cause he kept saying, he's like, you did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. And then I'm just like, well, I'm glad you're happy. I don't know. No, it's my own thing.
It is your own thing because that's exactly what that kind of movie's supposed to. It's a micro budget thing.
Oh, and then
That's exactly the way it's supposed to be, I think.
And then it gave me the super duper chills that not more than 2 weeks ago, because we just played it during the pre-show, that my masturbatory getting it on porn pick of the week was like Uncle Touchers and stuff. Or just, and then we watched the movie and no spoil. Well, whatever. I don't care. Something bad happens with a family member and it creeped me out so bad. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. I was like, can we please fast forward?
It was creepy.
It was very creepy.
I didn't fast forward a second of it.
No.
I wanted all of it. I wanted all of the creepy old guy.
Oh my God.
Come here, honey. Sit on my lap. It was great. What do you mean? It's perfect.
So yeah.
Right. Well, your character needed motivation to be a psychopathic murderer, really.
Yeah, that's true.
You needed motivation. So there you go.
I don't know.
Anyway, I thought it came out pretty good.
Well, thank you.
It was an entertaining movie for sure.
I was entertained.
Yeah.
I was definitely entertained.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Right.
And Lixie did really well with the special effects, I think. I think they came out really, really
I
good.
don't remember the special effects. Wait, what do you mean special effects? What am I missing?
In the kill scenes and the death scenes and stuff.
Like the wounds and
Yeah.
the blood splatter and stuff like that. Yeah, it matches the style of the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
that's the idea.
I think it looks good.
Like it was made in the 70s or 60s at some point. Like a Ruffy movie.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
it came out good and it was the first time that you were like the main character in one of these. So
I know.
Anyway.
Yay.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be getting a bunch of posters. So I'm gonna have those if you guys want them. I will have them.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll talk to Chris. I think it's kind of funny that you were scared that you get scared of me very easily.
Right, you're intimidating. You're
right.
very sneaky, and you will go 2 knuckles deep before anybody knows what happened.
I am not sneaky.
Consent is a 4-letter word to you.
Oh my God.
Well, it just is. It's just the way you roll. I mean, you.
I have admitted this before, though.
Right, you are definitely a terror succubus.
See,
like you feed off of my terror, so you come up behind me. You will, and you know
sucking it in from you.
You'll intentionally be like all up in my bubble, like before I know what's going on. There's a little head there. How you doing, honey? Yeah. You remember the scene you were just describing that you didn't want to watch with the old man in the movie that you shot?
Yes.
You do that. That is exactly what you do. You do as creepy as you can possibly be, usually without any warning. Oh yeah.
How can I not have warning?
Terror succubus.
I'm not because
terror succubus. You're a terror vampire.
I am
definite terror vampire. You like that little bit of
You say I do it to the cat too.
You do. The cat will be nice and happy laying there, and you'll be like, book. You'll start scratching them under the chin and rubbing them, and you're petting them. You're being nice, but you can tell that they're sleeping and they don't want to be messed with. You'd be like, I don't care, until they stand up and then run away, and then you'd be like, you giggle.
Well, I do that. I get them back.
Retribution.
It's revenge for fucking doing it to me in the mornings. It's like, oh, you're sleeping? Oh, let me just come and poke at you and fuck with
cat.
you.
I'm gonna get you back.
That's right.
Screw you, furball.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna grump at me, and then you're gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna walk away for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do it again. Again.
Yeah. Well, so that's your maneuver is to strike back at the cute little kittens in your own little way,
Yeah.
or
Or
terror vampire. It's you live off of it. You can't help it. If you don't have the essence of a little bit of terror, you know what I mean? You need to charge.
just makes it smell so much sweeter. Just
It does. Yeah.
smell the fear.
Yeah.
Pheromones drive me crazy.
You'll come up behind me if I'm sitting on the couch. You'll come up behind the couch, just stand there right behind me without saying a word, without making it, and I'll kind of catch a shadow and then get startled. You're like, "What, honey? What's the problem?" And then you'll lean in nice and creepily with the creepy voice. Yeah, and I swear sometimes I hear you putting on a medical exam glove. Like I'll hear the snap. I hear it in my head. I don't know why.
And I don't know how you don't hear me when I come up behind you. Because every time I touch you, like I put my hands on your shoulders, come over on top of you, you always flinch, like
That's
you
right.
jump.
Right, I know.
I mean, always.
Right. I'm not expecting somebody to come up from behind me. Yeah. No, that's what happens with people. I don't know. You've seen a video on this before. People startling people when they're doing something else.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So it
What?
kind of happens.
Well, even I come up from the side.
I'm not like aware of my surroundings or anything. I'm at home. I'm on my couch. What should I be worried about? I am at complete relaxation, chilling, watching something, doing something maybe. And then
I have to be on the attack.
see?
What the fuck? You think you can have peace? You can't have peace.
Terror vampire.
That's right.
That's what you are. That's okay.
I'm really 87 years old.
Right.
I need to get my fix. You know, it's you are my Botox.
Is that the new strat? You're going to tell everybody you're 87 so you can go, "Geez, honey, you are looking so good for 87.
Yeah, exactly.
Just say you're way older than you are. You got to
Sure.
turn that corner at some point, where you just start saying, "Yeah, I'm 62. Fuck it."
Yeah, no, exactly.
Right. That way you get all kinds of compliments. Jesus, you are gorgeous for 62, aren't I? Jeez, doing good, aren't I?
You want to see pictures of my grandkids? I got them on my phone.
Right. Exactly.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
80s porn pick of the week.
Okay, so my porn pick of the week isn't very exciting. I'm
Right.
sorry to say. I know it's like, start off the new year with a bang. I mean, which we kind of did.
Yeah.
But I've been having some extremely explicit dreams.
Okay.
Very, very, very explicit, where I can't remember the last time I've had so many wet dreams. I mean, I wake up having an orgasm.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
It's really fucking great because I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like,
It's a free one. Like, you didn't even have to put any labor into that at all.
no.
Right. You just woke up and it was there.
I mean, it's happened in the past week 3 times.
Right. So you don't remember what you were dreaming about.
Well, one I do, yeah.
Right.
Which we talked about.
Right.
It was when I had a threesome with you and Big J.
Okay. Right. With your crushing outfit on. Your suit of armor. So you don't get squished.
No, I want to feel everything.
Okay. Yeah, and anyway, but the other day when I came home Thursday from work, you actually were like, I masturbated like 3 times today.
I was getting to that. I wasn't done yet. I
Right.
had another part to it. Is I've been kind of masturbating out of boredom.
Okay, what's new? I mean,
Well-
you would do that a lot. That's a pattern for you.
It's just kind of, I want to do something, but I don't, fuck it.
No, this has been your pattern forever. You'll have an extra minute and you'll be like, you know what? I'm alone. There's nobody around. I don't have anything to do for a minute. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna rub one down.
It's like, I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to see if I can beat the clock
There you go.
on my own time.
Wait until about 5 minutes before I'm supposed to be home and
Yeah.
seeing if you could get it in.
See if you guys should, if you listen to the show, you guys should know about my my little game, Beat the Clock.
Mm-hmm.
So you should try it. For those of you that aren't familiar, there was a lot of the times right before Essie would come home from work that I was just like, I wonder if I could fucking get one out before he got home.
Uh-huh.
So, and then sometimes I got caught because I was too close.
He's opening the door. Oh my God, I'm so close. Oh my God.
Which really sucks because then it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll come in and I'll be like, sweetie. You'll be like, oh, hang on, I'm coming out. You'll be all disheveled, hair sticking up. Hey, I was in the bedroom. I was making the bed. The bed is all disheveled and there's a dildo strapped to my pillow.
Well, what can you say? Just sometimes you do what you got to do.
Right.
That's one good thing, like about a strap-on harness. That's a really fun thing we can do. You can like stack pillows and like shove it over pillows, and then you can sit it upright.
Yeah.
Which is
And then grind away.
fucking grind away, baby.
Right. Not like a saddle,
Yeah.
but in reverse.
Uh-huh.
Like mount
Or
the saddle to
whatever.
the horse pillow.
Sure.
Sure.
And then you mount that. Pop, pop, pop.
There you go. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I think it's great.
So what was your what got that going the other day?
What got what going?
What got you to but boredom, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
you had a minute. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I had the dream in the morning
Uh-huh.
because I fallen asleep on the couch after you went to work, and then I dozed off, and then I woke up to the yeah. So I was like, okay, I wonder if I can ride this wave and do it again.
There you go.
Like
I'm
back
already
to
there.
back.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm already here. Why not continue?
So
I understand that theory.
that's what happened.
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Now you kind of got me. Like I think I'm a little tough.
A little tough?
A little tough.
A little tough? What do you mean tough?
A little hard.
I don't understand.
My nipples are a little hard.
Oh, erect, Randy.
That's yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I'm so weird.
You are.
My friend was talking to her kid. My friend was in Hawaii with her family for the holidays, and she was talking about how in Fort Lauderdale there sometimes the boats would come in, like the Navy boats and shit, Army, military,
Right.
and they'd let you just go in and check around. Like,
Yeah.
poke around.
You could take tours of military boats sometimes. Mm-hmm. Some of them.
And the kids were like, no, I can't believe you couldn't do that. I said, yeah, just tell them about Fleet Week. And she goes, no, we don't talk about Fleet Week in Fort Lauderdale. Fleet Week, it's when all the sailors came in and you could host a fucking sailor and you could have as many as you want and they would come and stay at your house.
Okay.
And, well, my friend's parents, mother would always get like 8 or 9, and because they had a big house because they used to have a lot of kids, so they would all come and stay in there. And we were in high school, and she's like, "It's fucking Fleet Week," and we're like, "Oh, Fleet Week!" We're like, "How many did your mom get this time?" She's like, 9. I'm like, 9? We're like, yeah. She goes, pool party this weekend.
Oh, geez.
So we would go over, and it was like, hey, yeah, playing with the boys. Like they were all in the pool, and then just we would sit there like, good God, what are you doing? We were horny teenagers. We were in high school,
Right. It's so they you just turned all the sailors into pedos. That's all. You were just like, hey, you want to see some underage ass? I know you're only a year or two older than me, but you might actually go to military jail for this. They could execute you, for all I know.
Well, we weren't even thinking about it like that back then. We're
You're
just
thinking
like,
that they're just slightly older than I am. Fuck it.
whatever. We're 16. We're mature. Fuck you.
They're potentially
I
only.
want to bang.
I mean, they could be in their 20s.
Whatever. We didn't care. We were
Right.
just horny little girls. Like, we want to fuck. It was, yeah, it was bad. But my friend who was talking about it, she used to have a very good time during Fleet Week. Yeah.
I can't believe that they would let you do that. Well, who is they? I mean, I guess when people come in and they're like in port and they're allowed to go wherever they want, you can't like stop them or whatever. If you told them, yeah, you can go do what you want for a week or whatever, you're off. Happy vacation.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
They just let them off the boat and say, good luck, kid.
Yeah. And that's why that they used to have this I doubt they do that anymore.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah, I know. Who knows?
Who knows what they do? I don't.
I should call my friend and say, hey, is your
Do you
mom
still host sailors?
does your mom still take semen? She likes a lot of them. Wow, wow, wow.
Katie, she's been getting a little wallered out, though. Getting a little wallered. She's been hosting a dozen or more seamen every year since 1968.
It happens.
Worldwide leader.
It happens. I want to know, we were talking about, God, was it? I don't remember if it was yesterday or this morning. I think it was this morning. But does it hurt when guys tuck their junk? Because I was going in to like smack your balls and you will actually like act like I was going to because it scares you. And I was hungry.
Terror vampire.
I needed a fix.
Right.
So.
Terror vampire. That's right. You have to feed.
That's all right.
Yeah. Off of the misery of others. Or at least me.
I'm going to be in the next character on What We Do in Shadows.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Very vampire-y.
Instead of the energy vampire, I'm the terror vampire.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Same idea.
There you go. Sure. What the fuck? Oh, God. where was I
Create
going?
small instances of terror in ways that you really can't be blamed for. What? I'm just saying, hi, honey. Hi.
I completely forgot where I was going with that.
You were talking about Fleet Week.
Yeah,
Banging
but
semen.
I don't. Fuck it. I don't remember anymore.
I hate when that happens.
I know.
Somebody distracts you. Then you get lost in the forest.
Stop it.
You're too close to the trees. That's why. You need to back up a little sometimes.
We're gonna go to an episode of Rule 34 because I need to collect myself. And when we come back, we are going to have a brand new Tits Man and we are going to have some more stuff. So enjoy, go pee, get a drink or something, listen, laugh. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. You can get me on the Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You could also get me on YouTube. Hi, YouTube people. And just Google me, because I like it. And you can get me on FetLife, but I'm going to keep telling you, do not contact me there because I'm going to ignore it.
It's too much. It's too much.
I'm not doing
sick
it.
of it. It's too much.
You can go look at my twat if you want to. I don't care because it's on there. But I'm not entertaining
engaging
anyone.
to that.
That's
to
right.
That, right.
Not at all.
You'll be getting too many weird substances on you by just going in there and looking at your DMs. You're like, oh my god, it's a minefield.
I
Right.
got some on my shoe. God.
It's literally like going to the fetish club and seeing the Visqueen up. Like right when you walk in the door, when you go check your DMs there, all of a sudden it's like plastic everywhere, and you go, okay, wait a minute, I am not down for fluid play right now.
It's the Dexter crime scene room,
That's right.
which isn't far off from what happens in those rooms.
It could be happening, something like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's
Like, I'm not in for that. I'm sorry. Stand by. Your cat unplugged the power.
Oh dear.
It's okay. You just gotta bend over and plug it back in.
Ta-da.
Done.
Hey.
Right.
Welcome back.
We'll fix all that.
That's okay. We'll fix it in post or whatever.
Sure we
Who
will.
cares? I don't care. It gives the show character.
Right. So what were we talking
Little
about?
bloopers. I don't remember now.
You don't remember?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I really don't.
Who's driving?
There's a, I mean, I kind of have a feeder fetish.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Sure.
I mean, I like to feed people.
Right.
Like
You
I-
like to feed and really eat at your all the time. Like, do you need anything? You want anything? Can I do something for you? What do you need? What's going on?
Yeah, but I like to overfeed too
Right.
and stuff like that.
Right. Like you'll make 25 pounds of something.
Yeah.
I made 4 cakes.
It's like, for who?
Really? That's what I say. Like, no, please don't do that to me.
You're like, where are you taking them? What do you mean?
Right. Like, you haven't made a cake in a few months, so like I can have a piece of it. But really, you could do. I mean, I don't need 4 cakes, or 25 pounds of bacon, or 2 gallons of soup. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes you have some strange quantities in mind.
Yeah, I know.
So what
I
about
get-
being a feeder? You're
Well,
not, you're not really a
it's-
feeder, but you kind of like, you'd like making food.
Well, it's going to be considered a crime if the person dies.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're in trouble. You're in deep trouble.
I'm not killing you. I'm
Okay.
not killing anybody.
Sure,
I'm
I
not
know.
force feeding people like a goose. Like, I
No.
don't do the whole funnel thing, which people do. They stick funnels into their mouth and then just like,
Put
fill
it in a
up.
blender and pour it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that
They
sounds like
force feed people like fucking like foie gras
I-
geese.
whatever. You could just eat it. You know? What are you doing?
No, people do that too.
Okay. Like they're doing it to themselves is what you're saying.
Well, some are doing it to themselves, and then some have the person with the feeder fetish
Were
who's
they like kidnapped or something? They're tying them down?
No. There is a movie though called Feed.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally about that.
Right.
It's about this guy who has this obsession with feeding these super duper morbidly obese women. And
Okay. And he's just popping them.
they're bedridden,
Okay.
so they can't move anyway. So
Right.
there's no point in tying them up.
Right.
But he force feeds them.
Okay.
But he force feeds them victims that he's killed, but they don't know.
Oh, you're gonna give them mad cow disease. The same thing, like cannibalism. That's kind of the same idea.
Well,
They get the brain prion thing. There's a thing that happens when you eat your own species for sure. Like I'm not even kidding.
they end up dying.
Huh?
And then after each one dies, then the next one, he calls them their models. He takes pictures of them and videotapes them as he force feeds them.
Wow.
But then, like
Seems aggressive.
when the woman dies, he butchers them, blends their fat, and that's what he feeds to the next person.
one, really, to fatten them up. It's like recycling.
Uh-huh.
He's saving the planet. It really is.
Good.
He's really big into the green initiative.
Oh, that really put some puke in my mouth.
Okay. Okay.
I don't, 'cause just being force fed someone else.
Overshare right there.
I don't care. That's what I do. The fuck do I care?
And would you really have to? You don't. Like I said, you can find people who are totally willing to just continually eat. You know,
I know,
they
but
exist.
But they are people that like to watch and do like to funnel liquid and like milkshakes and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That seems like you're. I mean, wow.
There's this chick. She wants to gain as much weight as possible. So, and she's got a boyfriend who's just like, fuck yeah, bitch.
Well, we've seen all kinds of different videos and shows on feeders in general.
Uh-huh.
It seems like a pretty destructive thing, but you know, you're consenting. You're an adult. Tear it up, Buttercup. Have fun.
If that's what you want to do, then fucking go ahead and do it.
I mean, technically, you're not really. I mean, you're doing it to yourself. So if you feel like doing that, I don't know. Who am I to tell you not to do it?
It's just a different way of body modification.
Wow, pretty extreme.
What?
Well, like when they have to come get the fire department to get you out, you know, and open a door, you know, wow.
I have to go at it Gilbert Grape style.
Yeah, exactly. And if you haven't seen Gilbert Grape,
Look it up.
that's when Johnny Depp went full retard. That's when you could. He did.
He did. He got. I think he got like an Oscar for
I think
it
he
too.
did too. It was a really good movie.
It was.
Uh huh.
It really was.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
Very strange for the time, anyway.
It's depressing.
It kind of was.
It's like, God, this is sad.
Kind of was. What did we just watch that was kind of sad? Oh, that movie on Netflix. Never mind. That one about the end of the world. That Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was okay.
DiCaprio and
It was entertaining.
what's her nuts?
I was entertained.
Anyway, yeah, no, I was entertained too. I saw the most fucked up Facebook post.
Right.
A friend of mine, I believe, is the owner or he's the manager of this one bar down in South Florida, and they were offering curbside food pickup
Okay.
on New Year's Eve.
Curbside food pickup.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they had this menu that you could, for
Okay. The bar was offering, I got you.
Right.
Like
Like a-
curbside to go.
curbside. Yeah,
Right.
for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
But
But like cocktails and shit?
you get free vodka shots with every takeout order.
Good idea. Solid.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? With every to-go order, you get free vodka shots on New Year's Eve. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, you know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. We all live in Florida. That's what's wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. That's what's wrong. It's perfectly normal around here to do stuff. There was that drive-through place that you could buy alcohol in Coral Springs where you grew up that would put a
Well,
fucking
Tuffy's.
Exactly. Tuffy's was like a drive-through liquor store that would literally give you a straw and then leave the paper on the end of it and say, well, it's covered.
Yep.
So and you would literally pull the thing off and just start sipping your cocktail.
And they didn't card you either.
Right. And everybody from miles around knew in South Florida, you could just drive through. You could go to that rich white kid area and they got like a drive-through liquor place and they don't card anybody.
And then go over to the casino and get cigarettes. Like, we were bad.
Yeah.
We were bad kids.
So
But-
back to the place that's giving you free shots with your to-go order.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not seeming weird. That's seeming like pretty much right down the middle.
I know, but
I mean, not a good idea for sure.
I mean, while you're waiting in the car, do they fucking like she just comes up with a tray? I'm like, here you go.
No, they give it to you like, you know how when we go to Tijuana Flats, the taco place, and they'll have
The
the
little
little cup,
sauce cups.
little sauce cup with the lid. They're just giving them a little sauce cup with the lid. That's all they're doing.
That's actually, yeah, no, not
Probably what they're doing. Like in a
that
little
would be-
side that they would give you like some coleslaw or something.
I feel like such a freaking idiot that I didn't even think about that. Like that didn't even occur to me.
You don't necessarily have to drink it. It's Tuffy's rules. It's the same rules as the place that was drive. And this place, I bet, is probably close to that. Like, are they in the same part of town?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, at least there's that. You know,
Oh my
we have a lot of really smart people here in the tropics in Florida.
We also have people that own kangaroos.
Apparently so. I've never seen a kangaroo in person that I can remember, but we were watching a video and it was from Florida and the dude was playing with a kangaroo.
Yeah, he had a kangaroo in his backyard.
The people in Australia that are listening right now are like, Jesus Christ, who the hell would keep one of those?
Crocky, shoot it!
Really? They're like nuisance animals down there, so they say.
Yeah, they're like, fucking eat them. Just take them. I don't care. Hit them with your car.
It's kind of like alligators and where we're from in South Florida. There are so many alligators in any body of water that when people would complain that you can't hurt the alligators, you would say, look,
Like, oh my God.
take a look at my pool and take these 3 alligators that are in my swimming pool out, please. They're like, they may be endangered worldwide, but there is a shit ton of them. I mean, an overpopulation at one point.
Like, I have no idea why we have alligator farms in Florida. I mean, just the pure reason is just for tourism, I believe, because we have an abundance of those fucking little big dinosaurs all over the place.
Or they're saying that the snakes are killing them. They could be. Maybe there's less now. But growing up, if you went out at night and you shined you would just see like hundreds of alligators within minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right. When the eyes are far apart, like, you would know it's not a frog.
Yeah, you're like, that's no fucking frog.
That's right. And you had to be careful because sometimes you would only see one and you would think it would be two little frog eyes, but it was just one gator eye because he was turned sideways, and you'd be gigging frogs, and you would crack. Well, you would, but they don't, you're not reeling them in with your little fucking bamboo stick with some
That's true.
tines on the end of it.
And then you can hear the fucking babies, mama's not far. Like, people are just like, what the fuck is wrong with you tonight?
It's baby gator sound. Anybody that's heard a baby gator right away is going to go, that's fucking baby gator. That's a good goddamn call right there, son.
That's right.
Yeah.
We know what baby gators sound like.
We speak fucking dinosaur.
We speak swamp kitten.
That's right, swamp kitten. I haven't heard that in a long time. God.
We saw the weirdest a dating show. All the guys had to wear these like luchador looking masks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And there was one chick.
I think it was old too. Like, somebody was watching it because it was square format, so it had to have been in the early 2000s at least. At least, maybe further. I don't know.
But it was one of those like The Bachelorette, but every single one of them had masks on, so you couldn't see their face. So you just had to deal with them and go by their personality alone. A bunch of them were cute, but then there was a couple just like doofies. But it turned out he was like a dipshit anyway, so she's like, bye. And because he was weird and creepy.
We have 9 gorgeous bachelors and 1 fugly one.
Just like that strip club marquee.
That's right. It was in Orlando, I think.
Yeah, there's one down here too.
Is there one in Tampa too that has that same on the sign outside?
It's in Clearwater. It says 27 gorgeous women, 2 ugly, 1 toothless.
Yeah, that's right, on the sign out front. Mm-hmm. Fitting. What's wrong with us down here? I don't. I'm beginning to think there's some kind of breeding program going on. The runoff from the orange groves or something. It's affecting us. I think it's affecting us. I think we've been affected. I don't think you're supposed to live like this.
We've been too close to the power lines for too long.
No, that's right. We're like in the forest, so we can't tell what's going on because we're too close to the fucking tree. We got to back up a little.
Only in Florida where you can have like pedophile park.
Well, they have those everywhere. What are you talking about? We don't have the market cornered on that. Not at all.
Oh my god,
that's worldwide, baby.
I remember when I found out about it, I was like, what?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's a designated area. It's a designated trailer park that's not too far from us. That is
oh, that's right,
because pedophile park,
because it's the proper distances away from schools and shit,
right? And that's the only place where they can live. And this is sex offenders, fucking pedophiles,
right?
Yeah, like that's all who lives there, and it's just like,
well, people got to live somewhere. What are you gonna do?
No, I know, but it's just like, oh god.
Not everybody who's labeled a sex offender has actually done something that you're thinking. A lot of them have, yes. And the one example that we know specifically, somebody you grew up with, that it was a high school dating situation.
Yeah, he was 18, she was 16, and she got pregnant.
They had been together for a couple of years.
They've been together a couple of years, and she got pregnant. Her parents made her abort the babies. They were twins. And he went to jail.
Right.
He went to jail and had to register as a sex offender.
Yeah. This was after I think they had started dating at 16 and 14 in high school, and they dated for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And he was a senior. She was still a junior or whatever it was. And her parents just pressed charges on him, even though they had been together for a couple of years.
Yeah, because they never liked him.
Right.
And as soon as she got pregnant, they're like, got him. They're like, we have a reason now.
And he
like
did
we've
time.
he did time.
And he has to register, and he's, and that's one of those, you almost wish there was like a separate category. Like, is there a different box we can check for this?
Yeah.
Because really it's not the same thing at all.
And I can't imagine him in prison either, because he's like a
twink.
Yeah, he's a frail kid.
Was. Toughened up there. It's a long time ago too, though.
It was a long time ago.
20 years ago, probably.
More than that.
See?
No, yeah, because
2001, 2002, 3,
maybe,
4, 5.
Yeah, maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe two or three.
So coming up on 20 years ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
And he would be a person that couldn't live places and whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure the heavy majority of the people who are on the sex offenders list, they probably deserve it, and should probably have to be hassled. Yeah. At least hassled.
Yeah. No, I would absolutely say so.
Probably.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah. It's like dudes standing out in front of the trailer park all the time. Come here, baby. You love the ugly bastard. It's your fantasy.
No, that's very
very specific to specific things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not all ugly bastard. Oh. It's only certain Uncle Ugly Bastard.
Hey, have you ever heard of a product called Meat Honey?
No. Why? Why would I have heard of that?
There's this certain kind of bee that is called like the vulture bee.
Okay. Because
it doesn't feed on flower nectar and stuff. These bees feed on rotting corpses, like rotting flesh.
It's going to be some funky tasting honey.
And they call it bee honey. Because it's
bee honey?
Meat.
Meat honey.
Meat. Like meat.
Meat. Wow.
Yeah.
Good old meat.
So, but ew, yeah, I wonder what that does taste like and what color it is even.
I don't know, because that's like a big thing in honey. They're always telling you, this was orange blossom,
yeah.
Or wildflower or
raw, just
whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. Oh, ooh.
Maybe it's delicious. It could be fucking tasty. How do we know?
I want it on my super aged beef.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, how many predators do we really eat? Chickens. Chickens are predators. They are.
No, I know that they are.
Throw anything living in with some chickens, they will try to fucking eat anything.
Okay, well, let's say that these are usually out in the fucking frolicking out in little bee world, and they're like, ooh, a bunny, and then like, and eat it, and then they're like, hey, look, it's a squirrel.
I mean, I like catfish, and catfish is like a bottom feeder. They're eating other fish carcass.
Well,
mollusks.
like catfish too.
You get like your shellfish, your oysters, your whatever. Maybe it's delicious.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it'll make you like superhuman.
Maybe.
You get your superpower will come out after you've been eating bee honey. It has some like analgesic effects.
Maybe.
It like activates your inner Nen ability.
My inner Nen ability?
Yeah. Sure, Nen. Why not? Stand ability, that's what I was going for.
All right.
Like the arrow.
Silent sunrise. Yeah.
JoJo's.
No. Okay, people are like,
we've been watching a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know what to tell you.
We have.
It's very homoerotic.
He stopped in the middle, stupid fuck. It's like, and this one they threw a turtle.
They did. It's making no sense to people that are listening, so you have to go up a peg or two on the sensometer.
Well, okay, let's reel people back and let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
So this Tits Man is provided by on Twitter at Fly Tetas. That's FLYTETAS. And it is under the best tits. And they have a lot of pictures posted, and they have over 87,000 followers. Like, yeah, they have
Fly Titas?
Tetas.
Titas?
Tetas.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
There is boobs upon boobs upon boobs. You like them big, you like them small, you like them real, you like them fake, you like them chobers. You got them all. You want them soapy, you want them dark areolas. There are tits for everyone and tits for days. So I suggest you check them out. The best tits. It says the title is The Best Tits 85.8K, but it's at Fly Tetas, but it'll be in the show notes. You'll be able to check it out.
Boobs everywhere.
Big titties everywhere.
I approve.
Yay!
I approve.
So approved by SC.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Right. Nice
Thank
chobes
you.
everywhere I look.
That's right.
Good sign.
Yay!
Tits Man.
Yeah, he always does good with the tits.
Right. A little aggregate account.
Which I think it's pretty cool. I when I first started doing the Twitter, I had a little fucking brain blank for
Right.
a moment.
It happens.
It does happen.
At your age, sometimes you just got to get used to it. You're 62. What are you going to do?
That's true.
Right.
I am.
You're looking great for 62.
I am 62.
Talking about great shape for a 62-year-old.
Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I feel like fucking like Big J on the last episode after he took that dab. I'm just
Right.
like,
Yeah. I over-prep now. I went too hard on the over-prep.
that's all right.
Yeah, it
I was
happens.
gonna say something, but I don't remember now. Hey, there's a Hydrate IV bar
Okay.
that you can go to.
Oh, a bar, like a club bar. A going out bar.
No, well, you go out there, but the thing is, though, you get hooked up to an IV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. This doesn't sound like a bad idea.
and they have a different menu price for different little concoctions. They're IV cocktails that you can get done. The most expensive
That
one.
seems highly irresponsible.
What do you mean?
Well, that seems like an accident way. You're feeding yourself alcohol through an IV, or like just bags of saline and
No.
vitamins and shit.
Yeah, that's what they mean.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Yeah, I was gonna.
that sounds okay.
No, I'm not. You don't go. Hey,
I'm gonna mainline it. It sounds pretty like a really bad idea.
carry one of them
Right.
foo-foo martinis, but yeah,
Hook it up,
go to the right one.
plug it in.
My left one was shot because we were doing tequila last night.
I'm sorry, sir. Well, this is the legal department. We're just gonna have to advise you that you can't give alcohol to people through their veins. It's very dangerous. We can't. That's a lot of liability, sir.
Should I take the tampon soaked in vodka out of my
See,
ass first?
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where you're headed? That would be like, how many times how much do you think you would have to pay the dude at the club to just spike it with something good?
Oh my god!
What?
like
You got
he's-
a little morphine drip or something? You know.
Get a little something, something.
I mean,
Just-
don't you have like a kratom version that you can like liquefy and just put in there?
Well, here's the thing. They have the most expensive one that they have on this menu is for $535,
Okay.
and it's called the NAD Plus.
Yeah. NAD. Right. It does all kinds of stuff for you. NAD does.
Well, it says feel mentally sharper, lower stress, improve your cognitive functions, enjoy results for weeks.
Yeah. That's like a Joe Rogan thing. He does the NAD drips like once a month or some shit like that, like on a regular.
They have one for food poisoning, migraine, fatigue, jet lag, fitness, detox, beauty, weight loss. They have a whole bunch of ones. And then since it is after New Year's, they have one for a hangover.
No, I know that's where mostly I would know a lot of people get, or I've heard a lot of people getting like IV treatments like that.
Right.
Where, if you're balling and rolling deep, you have one of these IV people show up at like the hotel the next day and hook everybody gets IVs the next day to get you right out of your slump.
Yeah,
there.
there's a place in Vegas that it's called Hangover Heaven.
Right. We've seen a video on them.
And what they do, a bus, a party bus, technically, I don't know. Well, they come to you, you get on board, and then as they give you your fluids and vitamins and other supplements through your IV, they cruise around the strip and let you fucking sightsee.
Give you a little tour.
Yeah, give you something to do as you're getting your fucking saline and vitamins.
Your hangover
and shit.
cure.
Yeah, your hangover cure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So instead of you going to them, they actually
It sounds like a way better
Up on
idea
board.
than giving people actual alcohol in an IV. It sounds like
gee,
a
you
much better
think?
plan. It really does.
yeah, I would think.
It sounds pretty handy. Like, I wish they had that when I drank. I mean, they probably did. If you were super rich, you could find somebody to plug you into some,
Yeah, but
B vitamins and a bag of saline just to rehydrate you after a rough night.
right. But back then, it wasn't. It wasn't really like trendy or whatever. Like people would be like, "What are you doing?"
No, you know who did that was your friend that was a heart surgeon. She would tell us that all the time, that if she had a rough night the night before, she would hook herself up to an IV and saline and B vitamins, vitamins and a bag of saline, and she'd be right out of a hangover.
Yeah.
Because you had to work.
Yep.
Right. Doctors are scary sometimes.
Yeah, that one really, she scares me.
Do you remember when you used to think some adults had things together? Like that point when you were young and you would always think like, yeah, the people at NASA, they really got their shit together and X, Y, and Z. And
it's like, no.
Yeah, no, you start meeting people as you go on in life and you realize, no, everybody is pulling shit out of their assholes all the time. There are wing nuts everywhere you go. Like nobody's got the kind of control that you thought they did when you were like 20 years old.
Right.
You figured they were responsible adults in the room. And when you become they were never were.
No, absolutely not. No. Oh, well, point being, there was this teacher, he got caught in class, looking at his students' Facebook and Instagram pictures, selfies.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but like, are you not allowed to do that? I don't know.
Well, it came across extremely creepy. Have your teacher looking at you in your bikinis and shit like that while you're sitting right there.
Oh, okay, but it's stuff that you posted on public social media.
Yeah, but having your teacher do it right in front of you, that is creepy. That's like when, okay, that one get together that we went to where that guy was watching my pornography right behind me on his laptop.
I thought that was funny. What are you talking about? It was hilarious.
That was weird.
It was definitely weird, for sure. It was weird. That's porn. That's a different thing.
But I was sitting there. I was doing a guest spot on a broadcast, and then behind me, freaking creepy old man Jack is watching me do my thing as I'm talking, and then I'm done, or there was like a pause. Someone else is talking. He like taps like, "Hey." Hey, and then it flips his computer on. He's like, I'm like, ew.
I know.
And then I had to turn around and talk again, and I'm just behind me. I'm like, oh God.
I was there with you, so it wasn't like anything was going to happen to you.
Oh no! I know that, but it just really skeeved me out.
But that's like you sucking a dick or something. That's not. You're talking about anything that's on Facebook and Instagram is supposed to be quote unquote, family friendly. They have rules, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know this because they throw you off all the fucking time. They hate you really there.
I am universally hated.
I mean, and who's to say? Just play a little advocate here. Maybe he's seeing what they're doing to help them with their work. You know what I mean? It's like researching your subject.
I know, but
you have to know exactly how their butthole smells once if you're going to teach them.
Ew.
Look, little Patty's selling her own farts in jars. Shit, I'm gonna get in on that.
Wonder that girl got an OnlyFans. Or what you put on there?
I guess it would be kind of creepy, but I don't know. I don't know if you're allowing your child that's under 18, if they're allowed to post what they want to post, then I find it hard to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing if you're contacting them on Facebook and stuff like that, but we found that you went and visited their Facebook page. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I would feel bad about that if I was a parent, other than Jimmy, whatever, or Janie.
It's like, yeah, no, I went to the page. What's wrong with that? Well, nothing, but it's what you DM'd her. That's the problem.
Okay. See there, you went over the line. That's what I'm saying.
See that show, little Sarah Lou, your hoo-hoo.
Right. I mean, and you need to know if little Janie in the front row there, you need to know what she looks like from the back in a thong sometimes. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty fucking creepy, but what do I know? I don't ever do that with people anyway, so you know what I'm saying? It's not part of my life, so I don't even understand the etiquette involved. And while if you're a person and you have an open account, and why wouldn't I be allowed to look at your account? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There was a sign on the freeway that it had over the holidays. It says, don't touch your partner's private parts while she is driving.
Good idea.
Yeah, because you don't want to get into any kind of accidents
right
on the road. I used to love to give roadhead. I don't know why. I was really into it.
It's thrilling.
It was. Mm-hmm. Especially on like I-95.
Get you to crash kind of a thing.
I don't know.
Concentrate, bitch.
I guess I had like this weird death wish or, thrill seeker when I was younger. I have no idea.
Well, you're not alone in that. There's people who do that all the time.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a horrible idea though, really.
No, it really is.
You have self-driving cars now.
See, now I don't know if I would be that into it though, if it was a self-driving car, because then it's like, where's the danger other than it's a self-driving car?
It's still public sex. What are you talking about? You're still going down the road in a fishbowl. Either way you look at it, you're in public, but it doesn't matter. You've always liked that, even if somebody couldn't see you, that if you could see them, it's the same effect for you. Yeah. Don't tell me it's not.
That's true.
Because we've had tint on lots of vehicles. And you'd be like, the windows are tinted, nobody can see. I mean, that's exactly would be what you would say.
Yeah, no, I know.
Right.
No, I know, that's true.
Right. So you'd be totally into it. It would just be a whole lot safer. It'd be more responsible.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They didn't have that in our day, though.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
That's right.
You had to just try not to die. Run over an alligator.
Yeah, and pray you don't get your dick bit.
Well, it was probably when you were early on, when you were an early terror vampire, and you just had to live off of fear.
I was just a young suckling.
Yeah, exactly. You were just a young little vampire suckling there, not full succubus.
I was a sucky bit.
Yeah, that's right. You hadn't developed yet.
That's right. I was just learning how to develop my sucking skills.
That's right. Add that extra bit of terror into it. That way you can feed and stay young forever. I mean, you're 62. You're doing good.
That's right.
It's going to be somebody who's going to think you're really 62.
I don't care. Problem. There's still people that still think I'm a dude.
Well,
so I don't care at this point.
Stupid.
You can think what you want.
Pretty dumb.
Don't care.
You've seen my pussy. I mean, I guess I don't know what a reconstructed pussy looks like. So
I had a really big sack that they used to make my puff.
Right.
I don't know.
I wanted to keep as much of my sack as I can. Just staple it all back, Doc.
I just like the way it feels all wrinkly like. Oh, that would be strange. If I reached down and felt my pussy and it felt like a fucking taut ball sack.
Well, ball sack with a slit, kind of.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Separate the nuts.
I mean, there's not, I think that's exactly what happens. Like that split in the ball sack is what becomes a slit when you're developing in the womb.
Yeah, when you're an embryo.
Right.
Yes.
So that's literally
that's why
some of the same action.
Because your dick started as a clit.
Okay.
Yeah, and you sealed up.
Your dick started as a clit.
Your dick.
Not mine. My dick's always been dick. I mean, cock ever since I was fucking. The second that sperm hit the egg, cock popped right out.
That's right. There was this billboard that was on the way down to this one, I don't know, like center, whatever. It says Autopsy Club meeting on Saturday, open mic night.
Autopsy Club.
Autopsy. I don't know. It made me laugh.
It would.
No, it did.
Right.
Anyway.
I know you've been into dismemberment and terror and
barbecue.
It makes the terror taste sweeter, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Right. I don't know why I ever thought it was anything different.
Well, because also when you get scared, then you start to sweat a little bit, and the perspiration all over your body has salt in it, so it's kind of like seasoning.
Right. It's like the opposite of what we do. Like it's always chefs will tell you like the meat tastes better if they're calm. If they're calm, yeah. But it's the other way around for a terror vampire.
That's right.
Right. The more stress and cortisol being released at the time of extraction, the better. Spicier.
Sweet.
It's like a curry.
Delicious.
Right.
Korean barbecue.
Right.
We are going to get out of here for tonight. I think it's about time.
Sure.
That we go.
Right. It don't last. You're driving.
I know. We didn't really. There wasn't really much sex in this episode, but you know what? I don't care.
There was a ton of it. What are you talking about? You talked about having wet dreams and masturbating 3 times in a day, and what you masturbated to. What do you mean?
I don't know.
A good Twitter booby repository.
I just feel like that there wasn't enough.
Okay, there was.
I could do better.
Could you?
I could do better.
You. No, that's love.
I know. That's why I didn't stick my finger out. Then it would just be
love. Well, it'd still be love.
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 Love. Love, y'all.
It's my LARPing name.
Lady Love.
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 Right. I LARP in VR. I go to VR chat rooms and they always
told us the kids, they always yelled at us when we were younger, don't sit so close to the TV. And then they're like, VR glasses, yeah. You stick it on your face.
Right. Well, I'm sure it's great for your eyes.
It's different now.
You'll be fine.
Well, because now they have, play me off.
You're the one who said you were ready to go.
All right. Until next time, kidlets, we are getting out of here. So, do you have anything for me to see?
What?
All right, guys. Well, I hope you had fun. And Happy New Year, everybody. Kisses on your pink farts. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm someone said I look like a gangster as tonight. Granny's a gangster. Sup, bitch?
I like tacos and burritos.